Where's my double espresso with a twist of lemon, Mr. Fat Bald Man?
My most humble apologies, ma'am. After walking your poodle around the block for an hour and then organizing the client files by zodiac sign, and drafting the amended 10K filings for the past 5 years, your double espresso completely slipped my mind. I'll run down to the coffee shop right now.
Don't bother. I'll just suffer without it and hate you more for every minute of my discomfort. How did anyone as incompetent and unattractive as you become a VP in my company?
Years and years of groveling and an incredibly high tolerance for humiliation, ma'am.
Yes, of course. When one is as attractive as I am, and rich as I am, and powerful as I am, any man would do most anything just to be near me. So if you want to gaze upon the awesomeness of all that is me ever again, you better be sure to have my double espresso with lemon ready for me right after my 2 p.m. boy tour appointment on Monday.
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am, but I won't be here on Monday. I will be on vacation.
Vacation? Ha! You will be on vacation when I tell you that you are on vacation. Cancel your plans and be here an hour early on Monday, Doughboy. Reorganize our client files, this time sort them by the third letter of their first names. Don't forget to re-engineer our entire product line. Then polish my desk and clean my private bathroom.
I am going on vacation in 2 hours and 15 minutes, and there is nothing that you or anyone else in the world can do to stop me. I have reservations for 2 weeks of perfection in Winifred, Montana, and that's something that no sane person would ever cancel.
You disrespectful son of a goat. You unclean salmon smoker. You flabby ugly bag of smelly flesh. You 10 sandwich eating gopher lover. How dare you refuse to do my will? Who do you think you are? Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait. A freaking minute. Did you say Winifred, Montana?
Yes, I did. You were looking at a man who will soon be in the best place in the world, Winifred, Montana.
I'm suddenly realizing that you and I got off on the wrong foot all of these years. I had no idea that you were a man with connections in Winifred, Montana. There's something different about you lately. Have you lost weight?
I have cut back on donuts. I'm down to 4 per day.
That's great. It's working for you. You look amazing. Have you ever been to Winifred, Montana before?
I have. It was the most amazing experience of my life. As soon as I turned onto Highway 236, I knew I was going to see something special. By the time I reached Christina, my heart was pounding out of my chest. As I passed Suffolk, I could barely contain myself. Then I came around the bend and saw the town on a hill. The knob was rising to my right and the airport was watching me on my left. Main Street of Winifred, Montana. She was beautiful.
I have heard the legends. When I was a little girl growing up outside of Oxford, my grandmother would tell me stories about Winifred, Montana. She had seen present-day Winifred, Montana when she was a child. Her parents had a time machine and lots of leisure time.
She was a very lucky woman to have had the opportunity to see Winifred, Montana. The time machine must have been nice as well.
Please tell me about Winifred, Montana.
I drove into town and was overcome with emotion. I didn't know whether I should cry or scream with joy. I just put my car into park and sat there and grinned like a fool, and I didn't mind at all. Right in front of me was Winifred Tavern. Can you believe that? Winifred Tavern.
The legends say that 9 out of 10 people who walk into Winifred Tavern have the greatest drunken adventures of their lives within those walls.
That stat is absolutely true. I read that stat in a chain email, so I know for a fact that it is true. Next door to Winifred Tavern was her partner in crime, the Down Below Bar. Across the street from them were the elegant, classy old ladies, the brick beauty known as the Winifred Apartments, and the long, sleek stone walls of Winifred Grocery.
So the legends speak the truth. Winifred Grocery really does exist?
Oh yes, it's real. And it's mind-blowing. Its shelves are packed with all the groceries you could ever want, and at lower prices than Albertsons. Her walls are covered with stunning local landscape photos, and the ladies behind the counter bake up the greatest baked goods and make the best sandwiches on freshly baked bread. A guy can walk the aisles of Winifred Grocery for hours and then realize that he's finally found true love for the first time.
It sounds like heaven.
Without a doubt. Up the hill from Winifred Grocery were the modern marvels. Mid-State Signs and the Winifred Community Center. You can practically hear the roars from the dinosaur fossils in the museum and hear the bands that play in the reception hall. And the sign shop puts out products with a high level of quality and low prices that put anything our company does to shame.
That's what many of our customers have told me. But I was too stubborn to listen. Now I finally see the light. We can't compete with the Winifred, Montana business.
What's even more amazing is all of the land around Winifred, Montana. The Missouri and Judith River breaks provide stunning views and stubborn rough country that one has to see to believe. Deer and elk and antelope and wildlife of all kinds roam everywhere, and the topography is a mix of mountains and prairie and rolling hills and deep river canyons. You can wander the country for years and never see the same thing twice.
This may be too bold, but I will never forgive myself if I don't say this now. Take me with you. Please take me to Winifred, Montana with you.
I don't think that would be right.
I'll do anything. Anything. I was a gymnast in college and can sketch the entire Kama Sutra from memory.
That's impressive, but
nothing. I have an identical twin and she's very open-minded.
Please give my regards to your sister, but that just isn't what I'm interested in.
Okay, I see. I know what you are saying. You are more of the marrying type. That's fine. I'll marry you. Okay? I'll marry you and have as many kids as you want. And as we both know, I'm very, very rich, so you can quit your job and just sit around drinking beer all day every day while the servants change the diapers and clean up after you.
You just don't understand. I have but one mistress and her name is Winifred, Montana.
Oh, you stubborn hunker burning love. What do I need to say to make you want me so you will take me to Winifred, Montana with you?
The truth is, compared to Winifred, Montana, you were kind of ugly, boring and annoying. I've already found everything I'm looking for, and it's all within the fun lovin', basketball playin', Winifred grocery shopping, cattle raising, sign designing, construction working, school teaching, wheat harvesting, deer and elk and antelope and bighorn sheep hunting, Winifred tavern drinking, cat milking, Sunday driving, reality show hosting, cute kid macking, river floating, red building macking, real life living folks of the Winifred, Montana community.
When will I see you again? I miss you already.
I'll be back in 2 weeks. Unless of course I decide to just stay in Winifred, Montana and start my own business there. Now that I think about it, that's a real kick-ass idea. Yeah.